Selfie.
Facebook is a fucking asshole. Fuck you and your fucking friends. Thumbs up for you ID problems. My clothes fly over your head. You train rat. Fuck you. You suck. Eat shit. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit about what you ate. I don't care about political tastes.
All right. With that song, welcome back to the M25 Show. My name is Albert.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Steve. Didn't know what to say, huh?
You know what? I was going to badmouth Jerry for being so impatient, but I couldn't think of anything to say.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I just got lost. So at least I got the car on the road.
What
I
were you gonna say
might
about-
have jumped the curb, but we're off and going.
What were you gonna say
But
bad
here
about
we
Jerry?
are, Jerry.
Let's
He's
see
out there
here.
complaining. I thought you guys want to do a show. He's worse than you are.
He's not even here. We're not gonna. Okay, we're gonna just sit
Come on
here.
the show.
Yeah, let's sit here and wait for Jerry. Hey, you know what? We're gonna
Let's just wait
let's just sit here.
and wait for Jerry. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Look at you said 10:30.
You sigh 10:30.
Yeah, you're worse than dates I've had in the past.
You know what? From now on, just go. We'll be on between 10 and 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Holy shit! We got 30-minute gap, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, we'll show. You know, just sit by your phone or computer or tablet or.
I think
TV.
I gotta say it's probably our fault
Refresh.
because when we before the show starts, we usually talk a little bit and
Yeah.
because whether we haven't seen each other for a while, we start talking, right? And then time kind of goes by, and then I think it's really our fault.
It is. I mean, we're not. I mean, or sometimes we're waiting
get
on
caught
one of
up.
us, or
It's like we make our own little show before the show.
Yeah, you think people think we
Go
don't
ahead.
talk to each other, but
Right.
we don't until right before the show.
Yo,
So the 10
usually-
minutes before the
usually
show.
Usually we fight with each other, but now.
Yeah, now
Eddie's
that
not here.
Eddie's not here, we're happy.
So we had to shit talk Eddie for a while. You know, get that out of our system so we don't do it on the show.
Yeah, Eddie's what do you call it when Eddie's selling hot carpet?
And, you know, Eddie has a secret Facebook account. He's watching right now.
Mhm. Okay, is
Oh.
Jerry typing with his toes? Auto correcto.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think so. His toes are all fucked up, right? They're all messed up. How can he type with his toes?
Maybe he's just drinking.
Yeah, maybe. I believe
It's
the
not
drinking
Friday,
part.
Jerry.
So Jerry's got some bad toes, huh? He's got a lot of balls. He
some
posted his
I-
feet on social
I saw
media.
that. All
Oh, my.
bandaged up.
But thankfully, he's not my friend, so I didn't have to see it.
See, I told you he was going to have to go again because the doctor didn't pull it from the roof.
I think he's got to just go to the beach. That's what I think. Just go to the beach and sit in the water for about an hour each day.
Yeah, let that salt water. Fix
Yeah,
it
let
up.
that water. Yeah, kill all that
All that dolphin
yeah.
piss.
all that death you got
Or
on
let
your.
those little, you know how that little fish eat all your dead skin?
Oh yeah, what are those little things called?
It's like in Mexico. They do it in Mexico. I don't know what those fish are called, but you put your feet in, like you get a pedicure, and the little fish come and eat all your dead skin.
Do they eat it or they suck? They suck.
They
I
suck
think
it off
they
and eat it.
Yeah, they suck it off and eat it.
Oh man, I can't.
You know-
I don't know.
I want to do it.
Whoa,
I want to try it.
Well, I
Oh,
didn't see
wow.
the picture.
You
Does he
just
have,
want
like, a lot
to
of-
sit. Alyssa just
Does he
wants
have,
to
like-
sit in the bathtub with one, or two, or three.
Well, what does he have? Does he have like a lot of scarring and dead tissue, or what is it exactly?
He doesn't use
Jerry
soap.
had ingrown toes. He had ingrown toenails.
Because we have like a lot of dead flesh down there. I mean, you can just put maggots and they'll eat the flesh. The dead
Ew.
flesh.
Oh no, that just goes. That's when you're getting close to gangrene. Jerry, you just use soap. That's it. You know, when you're in the shower, get a bar of soap and wash your feet. You know, some people get lazy; they wash their whole body, but they don't want to bend over and wash their feet.
Yeah. Use
You
a
know what I
pumice
mean?
stone.
Well, I don't know about going that deep.
Like, it's all the dead skin off.
You know what? You know what? Just tell him to cut off his feet. You know, get some prosthetics.
I would tell him.
Look at
I'd tell him let his lady do it, but I think he does his lady's feet.
yeah.
He does his lady's feet and forgets about his feet. Now he's walking around with gangrene feet. Ah, Jerry, we need to get you on the show and straighten you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you know what?
Some lady got an infection and lost her toes.
Well,
From
Jerry,
the
why are you
fish?
talking about some lady? Oh, from the fish. I like
think
how
that
Jerry's
he
talking
used
about
for
other toes, and his toes are all fucked up. Well, at least you got 5 toes. If you lose one, you got 4 left. Okay, wait. Our guest is in the green room. I didn't tell her. I didn't get to message her and tell her. I don't know if she knows, but when they're in the green room, they can't. Nobody could see them or hear them yet.
Right.
But I could see her. So I could see her. So when we let her out, then everybody will see her. So
Let me guess. You see her talking, see her lips moving. She thinks she's part of the show.
No, she's actually one of the ones that it's not. She's just sitting there watching and
Okay.
doing her
Laughing
hair.
at us.
Yeah,
That
I'm
would
watching
be
her.
horrible.
Okay, well, we have
There-
Elizabeth. So, hi, Elizabeth is here, and Roger is here.
Roger,
Yep,
Elizabeth. And I bet Roger, Elizabeth, and our guest Tori that's coming on have pretty feet, and they take care of him and wash their feet. And unlike our fan Jerry,
Yeah.
who, I mean, you know, he probably washes his armpits and his face real good, and he doesn't
Hopefully, he
watch
washes his
nothing.
ass.
Oh god. Well, I think what doctor's that? He's next thing we're gonna hear. He's gonna have to get his butthole bleached because it's all messed up. Isn't that what they do to kill the bacteria? Or what was the deal with that butthole?
Butthole bleaching,
That's just a cosmetic.
to make it lighter, so it's not all dark and
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like that brown circle.
It's shitty looking. Yeah.
You know, not all look like that. There's some that are brown and some that are pink, right? And what's the difference?
Well, I guess, you know, if you got a brown one, that doesn't make good money, so you gotta
lighten it up.
Hey, John Holmes, how do you know all this?
I read a lot.
So if it's brown, that's the brown butthole, that the money's not there.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess in the porn industry.
Yeah, they like pink.
Yeah, but if you bleach it, it comes out pink or white.
Well, it lightens up. So.
Lighter. Yeah, lighten up.
So light brown.
Maybe if underneath the brown it's pink, then it's pink. And you know, if it's you know, skin color,
you take the top layer of skin off, it turns pink. Oh. You know what I think? I think if you're anywhere near to see something like that, you should just be happy that you know you're somebody's letting you be around that or something and not be picky. Could you imagine being with some hot chick, some model, and you get down there and just say you're lucky enough to get her on all fours and it's not what you like and go, hey, what is that? And get out of here. Oh Lord.
Well, you never know.
I don't know no guy who would do that.
Turn the lights off.
I'm sure there's at least one. There has to be some, otherwise there wouldn't be no industry.
Oh man, yeah, people are just too picky. You can't be picky. You gotta love the butthole. That's it. Anybody listening, do not ever kick your girl out of the house or whatever because
if we were
you don't
doing
like
show
the color.
titles. If we were doing show titles, that would be it.
Elizabeth says, if you're gonna lick the stinky, it's gotta be pinky.
Oh wow. No. Okay, look at this show is going off the rails before your guest probably just left.
Roger says Michael Jackson butthole bleaching.
She's about ready to go, so the guest.
Yeah. Thanks guys for bringing this up right before our guest is coming on. Okay, what did she say? Bleachy what?
If you're going to lick the stinky, it's gotta be pinky.
Oh boy. God.
And then Roger
our
calls
listeners
it
are horrible.
Michael Jackson butthole bleaching.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. What I think what happened to the thing where you go out and you get naked on a hot day and then you go in the right directly in the sun and you grab your ankles and just spread them and pull your legs back and let the sun beat upon it?
Oh, that's
Is
gonna
that
be a
just-
sunburn.
Well, there
Is it-
are
what do
some
you- is-
people who do that. I guess.
Is it
I don't know.
is it the same thing kind of?
Lemon, like lemon juice or what?
No, you just
I-
you burn you suntan you suntan it, I guess.
Oh,
Now, why would you suntan it if people are trying to get away from the dark hole? I guess
it's all one
You know
color,
what?
maybe.
I don't know. I think
Let's continue.
it's something good about getting sunshine in the butthole. You know, I don't know, vitamin
That's
D
good?
or something. I
Oh,
guess
you get
so.
invited. What are you gonna do?
You know,
that
I'll
doesn't
research
even
while
make-
you talk to the guest.
Yeah, let's not talk about this again when we have a guest coming on because it's not right. Okay, it's not right. Our people that are listening, I'm very
How did we
disappointed.
start
in
talking
you.
about butthole?
You know,
quick?
You know what? Peggy Stern's going to show up again and give us this angry face.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
Let's straighten up. Okay, so
Or one of our guest friends is going to show up. You know what? These bastards. Even though Eddie's not here.
okay, well, we're gonna get our guest on, and we'll continue this topic later. I'm sorry. I'll apologize to our guest who come on.
I don't
This
know.
is not
Maybe
something you wanna
maybe our
follow.
guest has an opinion. Has an opinion on this subject.
Oh man, I don't like being put in these positions where
We-
you know. I'm not gonna go there because I've been trying to change my my ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure you have.
About 3-4 years ago, I would have asked right away the guest, "Hey, so what do you do?" But I don't do that shit no more. All right. You guys have always forced me
Yeah.
to be the way people think I
Yeah.
am, and I'm not that way. I'm very,
Yeah,
I'm very,
you're already
very sweet.
you're already turned on the list. I see.
Okay, let's get our guest on here. What are you doing? Oh, because she's gonna sit in the bathtub with those eating things, those suckers.
With the fish, the suckers.
Eddie, not Eddie.
You know
Eddie
you know
probably
what?
like it too.
Eddie's not even here.
Alyssa wants to sit in the bathtub with those sucking little things that suck
Well,
things.
well, you have one
Where
of
are
those
my
fish. You
feet?
know,
No, but I'm sure you would be happy wherever they landed. So, you know, they do things, right? Okay, let's get to our guest here. Quit making me turn on people, Alberto. Okay, our guest has been on our show before. Her name's Tori Amaya. She is very awesome. I don't know if she's been on our show a couple of times, and she's always been cool coming on the last minute. And we're gonna do her justice today and promote everything that she's got because she's always been cool about that. You know, we usually give people about a week to come on to promote them and all that, and she actually accepted a day before. So we're going to go through all of her things she wants to promote and really push it for her, just for being sweet. And guys, whatever you do not make me ask her questions about the topics we were talking about. Okay.
you know
I'm on a new.
So
I'm a new man these days.
Is it a new year?
It's a new year. What is it? Is it January? Well, it's not, is it?
Oh, not even October
Oh.
yet.
I hope autopilot
Yeah.
don't kick in.
It's not even a fiscal new year. So
A fistful.
fiscal.
Oh no, it's a handful. A handful. Okay, let's get our guest on.
Yeah.
Tori Amaya. Here she comes.
Hey guys.
Hello, Tori. How are you?
Hello.
Hey. How are y'all today?
Oh, we're doing good, right, Alyssa? I'm sorry that we
Yeah.
were talking about. We were only supposed to talk about our YouTube channel and promote that and all that before our guests come on, and then
Yeah.
I don't know how that topic came up, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll forget about
I was
that.
back here laughing with you guys. It's okay.
But okay, I'm going to ask, and I'm going to be very nice about it. Is there a different? Have you heard when there was actors when they would go out in the sun and they would suntan their butt? What is the difference with that and then people that bleach it? I'm just asking if you've heard things from other people because we're kind of like, why do people do that? I mean, we know about the bleach, but about the suntan.
Right. I don't know about this suntan. I mean, would you have to like spread open your butt cheeks to tan
Yeah.
your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lay on your back. You
done
lay
that
on your
in
back and you hold your legs back to your chest and you just
What?
like you're getting a tan. There was a famous guy that was doing it and he actually got a sunburn. The guy that played on the Avengers, the bad guy.
What?
Who was the guy that played
What's
on the Avengers, the last one, the guy, the powerful dude? What was his
Oh,
name?
Thanos?
Yeah, the guy that played Thanos.
Mhm.
That
I don't know.
actor,
I don't know the actor name, but yeah.
he's famous, and he actually was on the news because he was one of the people that does that, and he got a sunburn really bad, and he's saying don't do that. I guess it was in at a time
Huh.
last year or something like that. And what is
What?
that?
Oh my gosh.
That's how
Oh,
it's done.
Oh, yeah.
I would hate to be on the news for that.
So I guess people think that they get energy because that's the buttholes where the
Energy?
energy comes in. Energy
Oh,
comes in, it goes
they're
out. So
absorbing vitamin D. They're absorbing vitamin D.
Can't you just take those pills?
Yeah.
Not annually, but I mean, take it.
I guess people want the natural stuff.
Yeah, that's natural, all right. Okay,
That's
Tori, how are you doing?
good. I'm good.
I
been-
want to thank.
A year, I think, since I've been on here for the first time I came on.
Yeah, it's been a while, and thanks for coming on short notice. That was really cool. I know I tried to do some promo posts for you and stuff like that, but we're gonna get straight to it. I know you've since last time you came on. I know you got this OnlyFans page, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you talk about that? Because when I talked to you about it, you said it's really cool, it's fun, and it's really. I don't know much about it, but I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hear about it from you.
The first time that I came on was almost like a year or even a little bit longer than that ago. And so I've had my OnlyFans around the same time. It's actually I just hit a year. So I've had my OnlyFans for a whole year now, which I feel like is a lot longer than a lot of people because I feel like they kind of caught the wave with being in quarantine and trying to make money like that. So at first when we talked, it was very new to me. I was still just kind of starting and like trying things out and what I was comfortable with. But now I'm like, I love it. It's so much fun. I like chat with my fans. I'm posting a lot more often now, just because at first I also didn't know like exactly how it worked. But now that I've gotten used to it, it's just like any other social media platform with way better content.
So
Yeah.
so you could actually, is it like kind of like this, but it's private, or you're just texting each other? I'm trying to understand what happens.
It looks a lot similar to Facebook. You can put like updates, like status updates. You can post videos, pictures. You can also post polls, live stream like this if you want to like have them like watch you or whatever. And then they also have like inboxes where you can chat with your fans and stuff. So yeah, it looks a lot similar to Facebook, like the layout and everything. Mm-hmm.
And it's a monthly thing that you to be a part of the page, or do they do daily things or?
So it is a monthly subscription, and you get to pick your price. So mine is about like $15 a month, and then I have all kinds of stuff. So I post like pretty much almost every day, or I try to post at least like 5 times a week. So there's always something new on my page. But yeah, it's a monthly thing, and you get to stay as long as you'd like or whatever. I do discounts a lot of times too. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see whenever I drop the price down. But yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of like a sale.
Right.
Flash sale.
Yeah.
And then you can subscribe to it, and then you could opt out. I don't know what word to use. So you could opt out anytime, or once you're in, are you in, or how does that work?
So it's a reoccurring subscription. So each month, if you have it automatically, it's just like a Netflix subscription. It'll just come out every month. Or if you're, you want to discontinue it or whatever, you always have that option to cancel it whenever. But yeah, it's just month to month, basically.
Nice. So okay, since it's a private thing, and it's like if you're paying for content it's a fan, so you're a fan of the model, like you or whatever. Right. I mean, do they see whatever they get, or do they ask, hey, do you do this, or do you have these kind of photos, or are you the one that you just post whatever you post and they see whatever you come up with?
So when I first started, I mainly just left it up to me. I was like, okay, like this is what I post. This is like what you get basically. But now that I've gotten more comfortable and I've been in it longer, I'm okay with like being asked for like custom pictures or videos or whatever, and then fulfill those for the specific fan. But not everybody else will see it, you know, because it's just for them and what they requested. But yeah.
I think I'm getting this, Alyssa. So, like, if you subscribe, you get content that is unlocked or whatever.
Right, or
But
whatever
if
I put on my feed. Yeah.
but if you want something, like, say you have a super fan or something, and they message you and go, "Hey, would you do this? I'll how much would would you
Yeah.
do this for or whatever?" Then that's something that, if it's okay with you, then you deal on the side or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Ah, okay. But no,
Yeah.
no sun tanning thing, right? Like
No,
the picture.
that would not be good.
Oh, because you gotta admit, I mean, I don't know. I could just imagine that I'm sure you've probably got some weird requests. I mean, it's just guys are weird, right? So I'm sure you got weird requests, right? And should guys feel embarrassed to ask, or should they just ask and you just say yes or no, right?
Yeah, I think they should just ask. I don't think you should ever feel embarrassed or anything. And if somebody is like, or making you feel bad about it, like that's not a person that I would want to be a fan of, because that's not right. You know what I mean? And you're providing this platform and this content for them, and they should be wanting to be open with you as well as you are open with them, you know? So I think it's a cool thing when people are okay with, asking whatever they want. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's up to them to ask, and then up to me to fulfill it if I'm comfortable with it, and if not, hard feelings,
Yeah, I like that she said that, Alyssa, because people have, I don't even want to say if they have fetishes or they have things that does it for them, and then if somebody has something like this and they go, okay, I wonder if they do this or whatever, but you don't want to ask because how people might take it like, oh, they're gonna think I'm weird, or they're gonna blast me or whatever. And I don't think that's right. It's either, hey, everybody has something they're into, and somebody else may be into it too or may not be, but to each his own. And you're right, you shouldn't make people feel bad if it's a fetish that maybe you're not into, but the person is. It's like, okay, well, maybe you're into something that a person that's a fan of you that is not into. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's cool, but I'm not into that, so
and
it goes.
And as a model and as like a fantasy type thing, like you should be willing to provide those kind of services to your fans, because they are your fans and that's what they like to see, and they're there for you. So regardless of like whatever their fetish is, if you're willing to fulfill that fantasy, then might as well.
Wow. Okay. Does somebody have some pets around here?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I like pets. So
it's only okay because of the Tories. If it was me or Alyssa, man, you'd be going off right now.
I have no idea what. I have no idea what.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, see what you guys did? You made her get up. Yeah. You made her get up to go. Oh, I better not hear the dogs crying, or I'm gonna be upset.
She's gonna go yell at the dog. Steve's gonna get upset.
I just have to. It's okay, and then they'll be fine for a little bit.
Tori, whatever they just said, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm not like that, so I'm an animal lover. I would, if Alberto and Alyssa had their animals on, I would be be happy as could be.
That pre-show discussion we had? That's what it was about.
Oh man. Okay, this OnlyFans. So is it a good? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Speaking of the pre-show question, I just have one question, then we could drop the topic. But does it hurt? I've never done it before, but does it hurt, like, to get your, I guess, butthole? Does anybody know?
I guess
I have no idea.
I guess if you go too far and you get burnt down there, then yeah, it's gonna be I mean, walking might be a problem, and the usual use
I know
for
what
that thing is it's probably going to be kind of miserable for a few days.
Oh
I
man.
don't. You know
That-
what? I don't think
I
it
I
would.
I, I,
I think you just
I hope they
apply
sunscreen.
cream on it.
Yeah, put some
It's not
sunscreen
like
on it.
it's not like they pour bleach down your crack or nothing. I think they give you
Right.
ointment
the
and
whole like,
yeah, and you wipe it on there probably before you go to bed, and it just slowly. That's
I
what
think
I
she's talking
think.
about the sunshine, not the bleach.
Oh,
No.
you're talking about the suntan?
No. Yeah, I was talking about
The bleach,
The bleach.
yeah. I think it's just a cream. I think it's just a cream, and you have to go. You can't just go once. I think you have to go a couple times.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've never
no.
done it, but I would assume that they do it kind of like a cream, and then maybe like a blue light, to accelerate it.
Mhm.
Whatever
you're
it's called, the
telling me-
ultraviolet light.
Interesting.
You're telling me you got to go to a place and have somebody do it to you? You can't do it yourself?
I thought that
Is that what you're
can.
telling me?
Well, if you want it done right, I mean, I guess you can go down there yourself, but you're probably gonna. It's not gonna be an even layer, unless you're doing it in a mirror or something. You can really twist your body.
Well, I thought you just
Yeah.
you just
Or,
wipe
or
the
you have
cream
or you have your significant other do it for you.
with like a Q-tip or something,
I guess.
No.
Get
like a
a
big Q-tip.
get a paintbrush and you just like you're painting the wall.
Or like get all the little crevices and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what, Tori? I don't know. I if anybody's listening, has anybody got their butthole bleach? If so, let us know if it hurts or.
We all want to know.
Tori, are you interested in that, or has anybody ever brought that to your attention about that they do it? Or, I guess if they did, you'd know already. But is that something that goes around the model business?
Yeah, I've had some other models ask me, and the people that were asking me have never done it either. So like I think we're all just kind of questioning it, like, if we should, or like how it works and what happens and things like that. But I don't know about it.
Yeah.
But, like,
I think they do it. They do it at places like where you get waxed and stuff. Like like if you go get like a Brazilian wax, they do it there. Yeah. Jerry's asking if they do it at the Pretty Kitty. The Pretty Kitty's down in Costa Mesa, and it's like a waxing place. The Pretty Kitty. It's like a salon. It's a salon to make your kitty pretty.
Oh,
awesome.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, but I don't know. Okay, are girls? Okay, I'm not gonna ask our guest unless she wants to jump in. So I'm gonna ask you, Alyssa. See how I do things good now, Alyssa. I don't just jump and ask the guest right away. But I mean,
there's one in Brea.
For women to want to do that, and I know there's probably men too, because there's always somebody. But I'm gonna use a woman more because that's the way I see it. So, like, Alyssa, are you like ever in a position where, if you're in that position, you would worry about if the guy's looking back there, if he's not going to be happy? If you're in that situation, like if you're going to have sex or something and he tells you to get in a position where you're going to be open like that, do you even think about that? Or do women think about that? They don't, right?
I don't. Mm-mm.
So why would a woman even think about bleaching unless they're getting pictures? They're getting pictures of, like, maybe in Playboy or something, and they're just showing that.
Or they're doing porn, and it becomes a niche.
Yeah, but Alberto, as a guy, I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but as a guy, me watching porno, I'm not gonna look at a butthole and go, "Oh my god, that's just." If I'm watching it, I'm enjoying it.
But I mean, there's probably, there's a set of guys who want that.
So there's actually dudes out there that are watching porno and they zoom in into the girl's butthole and go, no, I don't like this, so I'm out of here.
No, they won't. They won't do that.
Like they would make comments, like saying, or I feel like guys would make comments about it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's kind of the same. Excuse me, as like everybody has their things that they like. Some guys like big butts. Some guy likes big boobs. Some guys like a pink butt. I don't know.
Wow. I've seen a lot and I've heard a lot, but I've never heard of guys that, I'm into pink buttholes. I mean,
Well,
I've heard, I like butts. I
obviously
like
there
boobs.
are.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It,
when Tori just said that, she said something about being embarrassed about something, right? I didn't really catch what you were. Maybe
I
embarrassed by the way.
comments about a darker butt.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so about having a feeling of somebody making comments that it would make you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like, oh, I don't, maybe even hurtful to you or whatever. It's the
Right.
same way as like if a guy's going to ask a girl about, hey, do you do this for your, that instead of like your adult fans page or what, only fans page, where somebody feels uncomfortable. You just don't know unless you'd ask. So would you ever be in that position and ask right away going, hey, is it look okay back there? Or do you just go, oh,
I wouldn't want to know the answer.
yeah, I just don't see guys. I mean, like Alberto says, apparently there probably are guys out there, but I mean, if you're there with that person that you're going to be with and you're in that position or whatever positions, to be picky like that, that's pretty heavy.
I mean,
that's
like you're the actor in the scene. Well, yeah, okay, you're not going to do. It's not for the actor. It's for the consumer.
I'm just talking about being in a room together with your date or your wife or your girlfriend or whatever it is, privately, and just saying maybe it'd be the first time you've been dating, and then you finally going to get it on, and then you see that and you go, I don't think we should be seeing each other anymore, and over a butthole.
That would make me
yeah.
Want to ask.
Well, it might not make sense to you, but I mean, it's. People are just people. I mean, you might get with your girl and you take off that bra and those nipples are way too big, and
Damn.
or you could be the girl and you take your guy's pants off for the first time and it's a little small dick, and what are you gonna do? You walk out on them. It's
no.
Shit like that happens. Okay, I'm sorry, but that has to happen to people.
Okay, Tori, listen,
have you ever walked out on a guy?
Have you ever saw something on a guy that in a naked, I guess we have to say naked because you can't go like, well, if he's got bad breath. I'm talking about something physically that you're on. Nah, that's not my thing. Maybe you didn't tell him, but you're just in your head. You're that's not my thing. I'll break it off some other way or whatever.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Give me an example of something like that. Like Alberto says, there's a guy that might get a girl on all fours and she opens her butthole opens up and he's like, oh no, damn it, I got to break up with her now. Now, what would you do as a girl?
He goes, let me go to the bathroom, babe, and then he just crawls out the window and runs off.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Okay, no. I don't want to sound like shallow or anything, but we were at a nude beach, so you could be nude while you're out there or whatever. And it was a guy that I was talking to, and this was kind of like not our basically like our first like real date. So we went to this like thing or whatever, and he was like, if you're comfortable, like whatever, okay. So I was nude or whatever, and then I went into the water and he was taking his clothes off, and I can't.
Oh.
Wait, what?
So no, I know, but his butt was just like so hairy, I couldn't do it.
Oh boy. Okay. So there you go. Well, I mean, that's kind of a same thing.
Butt, and I was like, what the heck?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Alyssa, what would you, if you encountered something like that, would you be not your thing?
Yeah, I don't like hair. I don't like hairy guys.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, Tori and Alyssa, if you were in that position again and you said, the guy is nice though. I mean, I know he's got a lot of hair on his ass. Would you at least say, "Hey, can I shave it, or can we fix that for you?" Would you be okay to confront that way because you like the person and you're trying to help them out a little bit, or would you just say, "Nah, you can't even go up and say nothing about it because you're kind of embarrassed or you don't want to hurt his feelings, but you like him"? Would you?
Have to be one shaving his butt all the time.
Right? Like,
Well, no, okay, well, let's go another route. He goes to a place and he gets it waxed or whatever. He says, okay, if she has the balls to come up to me, she must like me. And I know it's made me feel a little embarrassed, but hey, I like her too. So I'll go and I'll start going I don't know how long it takes for it to grow back, but I'll go every, what is it, month or a couple weeks?
3 weeks. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I'll go every month and make sure it's the way she likes it. Would you be able to muster up the gall to go up and tell him about his hairy ass?
I would.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you would do it because you liked him, right? Not because you're making fun of him.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Okay,
Trying to solve the problem.
I want you to talk to me like we just went out and went to the beach, which is not right because I never go to the beach. Let's say we're at the pool. We're at a new pool, and
okay,
you jump in naked, and then I'm taking my clothes off. I don't even know I have a hairy ass. Okay, I don't even know. But all of a sudden you look and you're like, huh. So you don't say nothing until the end of the date, and then you go, hey, hot stuff, I need to talk to you. Tell me what do you tell me?
Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of hair. Apparently,
no, I don't.
They would know that already. No, they would have known that already.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I don't know that.
Okay, well, I'm not a fan of hair. I don't like hairy chests. I don't like hairy backs. I don't like hairy nothing. And when I saw you jump in the pool, I saw that ass. That was just too hairy for me. And it's not a deal breaker. Yeah. It's not a deal breaker, but can we do something about that? Laser. I have a laser. I have a laser at home. I could do it at home for you. Can you get it waxed? Can we use Nair? Something. I like to rub your butt, and I don't want to be rubbing carpet. If I rub your butt, I don't want carpet.
Man, I don't know if I can walk out of that room with confidence anymore after that. The way you just said it.
Okay, what if
Tori, you try it. You find out I'm the guy that jumped in the pool. I don't even know I have hair.
Apparently be a little nicer than I am.
Yeah. Listen, we're done. I'm out of there. I'm out of there with the hurt conscience for the rest of my life. Let's see if Tori could do better.
I would start out the same. Like, I'm not a fan of hair, like chest, back hair, whatever. I'm not even a fan of hair on myself. So like I am shaving all the time, whatever. Like, be comfortable going with me to get your stuff waxed when I get my stuff waxed.
And then I'm here, Tori, honey, what are you talking about? What do you want me to wax? My balls, or what do you? I don't understand. What do you? You haven't told me. You haven't told me where you're getting at. So I'm sitting here going, well, what do you want me to wax?
I don't know. How would you break it to them? Like that back of yours. I'm just kidding. I don't know. What would I say? I'd be like, well, I don't know, because
did you see I would have to probably step in and go, well, Tori, did you see something on me that do I have hair on my back or something, or what did you see something you didn't like, or tell me? It's okay. I won't get my feelings hurt.
Don't listen to them, Tori.
In situations like this, I would be so bad. Like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't even.
But make it twice about when that situation happens. Just get the hell out of Dodge when you see that hairy ass. I can see how my Alyssa was a little kind of meaner about it. She was more blunt.
Hey, I have no idea.
I'm not a fan of a hairy ass, and you got one, so I can electrocute it or whatever the hell you're gonna do and nair it.
We need to take care of the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that would happen, if I was a guy and that was the conversation was going, I would want them to say, hey, it's not my thing. I think you're a nice guy, and you're really cool, and just hair's just not my thing. And I noticed you got a little hair on your butt. And is there any way that we can take care of it? I mean, if that offends you, I'm sorry, but I don't like hairy chests. I would throw that in there too. I don't like guys with a hairy chest either or nothing. It's just I like smooth skin on a man, and that's the way I would take it and be like, oh, okay, well, that's okay. And then if the girl's like, if she's bending over while she's telling me, I say, okay, well, where do we go? What place do we go to get it waxed? Let me get my shaver out. Shave it right there. New position. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how this conversation was just turned into butts.
Okay, we've been talking about butts all day today, but that's now I know what to say.
But this is a good thing because I know Tori. She works hard at having a nice. I think we had a conversation about that, and you do, and I know you work out hard, and do you get a lot of requests for just butt pictures and stuff like that? I'm sure you do because you can tell that you work out really hard to keep it up.
Yeah, people love butt pictures and like slow motion, like twerking. They love it. They'll eat it up.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. It's so basically like the cheeks are going slow, but they're bouncing around.
Right. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you got to put in.
How much is it to sign up for your page?
15. And I'm actually going to do a little discount soon, today actually. So if you guys want to wait until we hop off here, then I'll put it up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you do that, then you can, if you want to send it, or I could copy it, or I'll find a way and I'll post it in this stream.
Okay.
And after that, I'll make another post about it and say, hey, if you saw the show this morning, Tori said she was going to do this. And, go sign up now so you can see that slow twerk.
Yes.
And, how is it? You got pretty good. Do I call it fan base or
fan base.
Fans? Yeah, fans. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have a pretty good fan base. A lot of mine are like loyal, so it's like the same people who come back. There'll be occasionally like spurts where I get a bunch of new fans, and some will stay, will come and go. But I think I have a good like loyal fan base for those like. Those that have been there for a while.
So can models or whoever women that do this, can they make a decent a decent thing for this? Really? Because I see a lot of women doing that, and I wonder. I would think too, but you never know unless you ask somebody. Hey, is this something that you can make some good money off of?
I think there's like two different types of models and like ways of going about it. I think there's some models who promote like the heck out of them and like their page, and they're like blasting it everywhere and like cross promoting with people, so they get a ton of like new followers very often. And then there's the other people who like really focus on their fan base and like keep those loyal fans. So I feel like it's kind of hard, especially if you're just like spamming like everything and everyone just to get your fan count up. But it's like the relationship with your fans that is like, I think a little bit more important. That way, it's not just like come and go. They'll keep, it's going to be every month they're going to be wanting to come back. Hopefully that would be a good thing.
So you focus more on your loyal fans that you basically through time you pretty much know who they are, pretty much, right?
I try to be as welcoming to like all of my fans. I'll send them like a welcome message and like a little picture and stuff like that. I try to build that relationship with them like from the beginning, even if they are new. But yeah, there are some who have been with me for like almost since the beginning when I started.
Wow. I guess, we were going to talk about that too later about, women that do OnlyFans pages that, good idea, not a good idea. And I think it's a good idea if it works, if you can make money off it, why not? Right, Alyssa? I mean, what's, I mean, why not?
I mean, and you have control of what you do and what you don't do.
That's true. You're your own boss. You're your own boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, 100%.
You can always say no.
Yeah.
No means no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I what's that?
I said that's what I really love about it too, is I can be as creative as I want to with my own content, and I know that I'm going to be comfortable with it. There's not somebody else like trying to push it on me or things like that. But yeah, that's what I love.
Really cool. Is there a way to tell people without posting link, like talking right now, saying what the link is, easy, or is it a lot of numbers and stuff you actually have to post a link?
No, I think it should just be onlyfans.com/it's Tori Amaya, and that should be it. It should take you there.
OnlyFans.
.com.
.com.
Right.
Okay.
/it's Tori Amaya.
It's Tori Amaya. And that's your OnlyFans, right?
Yes.
And is that right now basically what your thing right now, what you're really pushing and to promote basically, or do you have other things going on too that you're promoting to?
I have a couple of other things going on. That's like my main big thing like that I'm doing, but I've also been in a couple of like other podcasts /TV shows. So if you guys want to go check those out, you can see some of those on my Instagram. So, and my Instagram's at t.rex11. It's t.wrecks11.
At T-Rex11, right?
Yeah.
T-Rex11 on Instagram, and they could find, is it links to the shows you did and all that?
Right. Yeah. There'll be little snippets on my page, and then I'll probably post it on my story again today with the actual links to the episodes.
Oh, okay. So it's actual little videos of you on the show or whatever, or are you on a show? Or are you doing your own show?
On two different shows. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've made appearances on two other podcast shows or some type of shows in there. And if you want people to check it out, you have like little clips on your Instagram. And then there's somewhere if you want to watch the whole show, probably that they can get that link.
Yes. And I'll be on my story later as well.
Okay. So if you want to see the whole show, if you like the little clip she's in and you want to see the show that she was on in its entirety, go to her Instagram later and look on her story, and she'll post the whole link to that show she was on. Correct?
Yes. Perfect.
And you have to go to her OnlyFans.
Yes.
And is it subscribe or join, or what is it called when you do that? Subscribe to her page.
Whichever.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask before we get out here, what is your biggest I don't know if it's a video or picture that you have once you join and I guess content opens. Do they like it, or how do they put likes? How do you know what is your biggest the biggest picture or video that you got? Hey, this is a lot of people like this. Yeah. Is it like likes? Do the people like it, or how do you know if they like it?
They can like it, they can comment on it, or they can tip on it, or all three. So they have the little options. Yeah, like, comment, or tip. And you can go through each of them. You don't have to scroll, which is really cool. There's like a little tab that you can switch over and show all of your photos, or another tab that shows all of your videos. So then it's kind of like, then it looks like Instagram, like just the cubes, like, the little photos or the videos, instead of having to scroll like through each post. So I think that's cool. And then you could see it easier like that. And I feel like a lot of fans, whenever they first get into your profile, that's the first thing that they do, is they'll look over to see what kind of content you have already put out there and like what you have to offer and things like that. So I feel like they use that little those little tabs.
Okay. And the ones that tip for your pictures or videos, are those the ones that you pay attention to, or are those the ones that usually like message you for different projects, or is it just a tip? They're just being sweet. Yeah,
a lot of times they're just being sweet. I never really ask for tips on any of my posts or anything like that. But if they if how we talked about earlier, if they want customized videos or pictures, that's different. But yeah, with the tips on there, just like send them a big thank you, probably like a picture or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of the time they're just very sweet with it.
I think that's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad that that's working out. I think I had mentioned it to you months ago that I had to go, oh, you have an OnlyFans page, and you told me, yeah, it's really fun, and you seemed excited about it. So I'm glad it's working out for you, and I hope you have a lot of fans, which you should, because I think when we were on a year ago, were you on before a year ago too? Because I think when we first had you on, I think you told us you just started to start modeling or something, pretty like getting really into it, and I see you've gone a long way, and you got a lot of followers and stuff, and I think that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, when the first time that I came on the show, I was just months into like modeling and everything, and it's been about a year and a half now since then. So I'm almost on 2 years of modeling, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. A lot.
Yeah, I know. Alyssa, she's like hot shit now.
Yeah,
she's like hot shit now.
I saw her pictures.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that that you've been noticed and stuff like that, and people get to see you, and like this OnlyFans is cool. You have your own fans, for you, and that's a pretty cool little gig, I think, and you get paid for it, and that's even better. Exactly. And then word of mouth, people go, oh, I'm fans with this model, and then people go check you out, and you never know, it might be somebody from a magazine or somebody from a show or something, or hey, can you come and to our event or what have you? And I'm sure that's probably happened to you, but that's how it works, right?
Yes, exactly, just like that.
But now all I'm going to be thinking about after the show, Alyssa, is that slow twerk that Tori was talking about. I'm going to be picturing that all damn night now. So thanks, Tori. Now that's one good way to get somebody to sign up for your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They're going to think about it so much and go, okay, I got to see it. I got to see it.
Right? It
looks
like it. Most people is they're just curious. So they're going to go log on and see what it's about.
It looks like Steve's already ready. Is that a credit card in your hand there,
I got my
Steve?
card. Was I going like that too much? Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
You're going to subscribe right now.
I already swiped the card right here. You guys just didn't see that. So everybody go to Tori's OnlyFans. It's okay. You tell the link again because I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay. It's onlyfans.com/it's Tori Amaya, and my name is right here on my little square. That's how you spell
Tori
my first
Amaya.
name.
And go check it out. Go subscribe to see at least what contact. You could always, you could sign up, and then if you don't want to be in it, you could always not be in it, right? So at least go and check out the month. I think it goes. What is it, month by month?
Right. And, full
15
regardless. If you want to just cancel it a few days after, you'll still get the full 30 days later.
Oh, okay. Well, then sign up and then.
Yeah, sign up for that month. You'll get that full month, and then if you don't want to continue, then after that month is over, you'll be done.
Yes, everybody sign up. Tori's a beautiful woman. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of pretty and a lot of sexy, and give it a shot. And you might end up being a yearly subscriber, and that's why she does it. She you go and you buy outfits and do all this stuff. So you're basically working. It's not like these pictures just come out of from nowhere. I mean, she's working. So, and she takes requests, and don't be scared to ask, and she won't make you feel bad if it's something that you might be embarrassed about. She seems really cool about that. And I like that part that you said that if somebody has something that is a fetish to them or something that's turns them on, I think that's cool to say, no, I'm not into it, but hey, anything else you're into, instead of saying, oh, what a pig, get out of here.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's wrong to judge somebody just for that.
Right.
See, listen, am I talking about myself? I am, huh?
Pretty much.
Shit. All right.
You're asking for your needs.
I'm just getting from Tori because if I do sign up and I'm going to ask her questions, I want to know ahead of time if she's going to make me feel bad.
You want to make sure you're not going to get embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want Tori to embarrass me. I'd bring the name of the M25 Show down. Could you imagine? Tori go, that pig, you believe what he asked? Blasting us all over the air. No. But never be ashamed to ask somebody. I mean, as long as it's not hurtful or something illegal. But I mean, if it's just something you're into sexually or a fetish, anybody should ever be ashamed to ask somebody if they're asking that person, they must like them. You know, whether it's for dating, whether it's for an OnlyFans page or whatever, it's because they like you. So I like that you said that, and to make people feel comfortable, because that'll want to go more and go, oh well, yeah, I like this chick, and I'm gonna check her pictures, and I would like to see this, so I'm not gonna feel bad if I ask her, because she'll either say yes or no, and it'll be end of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel so much better, Alyssa. Anyway, everybody, I'm just messing around. Everybody go check out Tori Amaya. Go, she's on Instagram too at T-Rex. It's just T-Rex11, right?
T.Rex11, but yeah.
T.Rex, and that's Rex with the W. WRECKS 11. On Instagram, go follow her. And then you're also, I don't know if you Facebook, you just leave out. Is that your own personal deal or?
Yeah, I don't really get on Facebook much anymore. Yeah.
So just go to Instagram and follow her on her Instagram, and then of course go to her OnlyFans and go check her out. I mean, you know what you got nothing to lose. You're gonna see at least a month of sexy. And at least a month, yeah. And then from there, you know, if I'm sure Tori knows how to keep people's attention, and you just may end up staying for quite a while. So we support her. We always have, and she's a friend of our show, and we'll always have you on anytime. You'll have us. Seems like her ass is getting bigger. Not your ass, but you're getting bigger. Like you're hot shit now. So I hope you don't forget about us. But, I was going to word it wrong. Say her ass is getting bigger, but hey, that too. You go to OnlyFans and you can see it. But you want to give any shout outs before we go? Any shout outs one more time?
Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Every time I'm on here, it's so much fun. I do miss Ed though. He drew me a picture last time, so tell him I said hi.
Well, Eddie drew you a picture?
Yeah, I think the first time I came on here, he drew me a picture.
Alberto, is this
I think we got the mistaken identity.
Probably. Yeah, that was David.
Oh, wait.
Eddie. David was our cartoonist. He was the one that would draw a little. Eddie, well, Alberto, you want to take the wheel on this one? David's not. He's on vacation, right?
He's with Will.
Yeah, he hasn't been on the show for quite some time, and he's kind of doing his own thing now. So, but I remember he did draw you. I remember.
I thought it was Eddie. My bad.
No, Eddie is different.
Eddie might have tried to take credit just to try to score. You know, Eddie's kind of shifty that way.
Yeah, if Eddie would have drew you, he would have drew a stick person. He has no talent at drawing at all.
Eddie at most paid somebody to draw you, and then took credit.
Take credit, and then sign his name on it.
So funny.
Too funny. Well, I'll tell you what. Next time you come back, if you hear any word on the if the butt bleaching is hurtful, or you let us know, and we'll check it out too, and we'll ask around and see if anybody's had it done, if it's painful or if it's not painful, and it's just an easy process. So that's something we'll check into, and if you find out next time you come on, you can let us know.
I will definitely let you guys know if I figure it out before then.
All right. And guys, if you're out there, you're in the Texas area, right?
Yeah, Austin. Austin, Texas.
If you ever are lucky enough to go out with Tori and you have a hairy ass, shave it first to not put Tori in a position where she's got to tell you got a hairy ass.
She can't tell you.
She can't tell you.
That was of it. I'm sorry.
She won't be able to. She'll probably start. You know what would happen if she did try to tell him after the date's almost over and go, "Hey, I need to talk to you." She'll think of the show and just start laughing, and the guy's gonna go, "She must think I'm a joke."
She'll record what I said, and then she'll just play what I said.
Right.
Yeah, just do that TikTok thing where you mouth it. You could TikTok Alyssa.
Yeah.
That ass is too hairy. You need to get that thing shaved.
About that.
Laser that shit off. When I'm rubbing an ass, I don't want to rub a rug. Anyway, thanks again for coming on, Tori. You're awesome. Send us that link to your OnlyFans or whatever discount you're gonna do, and we'll post it up for you too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Tori. That was Tori Amaya. Oh, look at she knew how to get out of here on her own too.
Wow. Yeah.
She probably had her finger on the button the whole time. Oh my gosh, too much. I listen to girls really like guys when they wear sweatpants. I always see these things on social media saying, yeah, it's that time again. What is
gray sweat time?
Is that a thing, or?
I think just because they can see the penis, it's kind of like they can see what it looks like through the sweats because.
So what if it's
flowing?
what if it's blue sweatpants? You can still see it if it's got a bulge, right?
Yeah. But I think they just say gray because gray's the majority color, the popular color.
Is that something that you look at?
It's a lighter color. Sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody does. It's there.
Well, I don't.
And the gray. Well, because you're a guy.
Well,
really?
Okay. No, but you're saying everybody does.
Well, I meant like women.
Most women do.
I think they say gray because gray is a lighter color. You can see it's more defined, whereas black kind of it camouflages it. Can't really see it. So the darker colors you really can't see, but with lighter colors you can fully see it.
Gotcha. So are you a fan of it, or it's just whatever? If it's there, it's there. If
it's there, it's there.
Nothing you look forward to.
No. Not like, how like people like pumpkin spice. It's not like, it's the season. No.
What is the season for you that gets you excited that's coming? Is there anything like
cold weather? I'm tired of the heat.
No, I mean for a guy, something that you're looking forward to. Like how I just mentioned the sweatpants. Some ladies are looking forward to.
I like the summer because then a lot of them are tank tops and no shirts.
You like the tank tops on a man? Mm-hmm. Tank tops or muscle shirts?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Or no shirt. No shirt.
Oh, you prefer nothing?
Yeah. If they're fit, it's nice to look at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You like muscles, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
I like muscles, but I also like big guys. I just like them, like tall, big. They don't have to be fit, I just like to be. I think because, I think every girl just wants their man bigger than them so that they feel safe and secure and they feel smaller. You feel smaller when you're with the big guy. Skinny.
I hear you. Well, okay, so you like guys that are okay. So you like guys that wear tank tops and stuff like that because if they have muscles, that's great.
Look at. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be my man. My man doesn't have to be all muscly or anything. I just it's just nice to look at. So
say you got a guy or whatever. There's a guy that's in a tank top and he doesn't have muscles. Is it still okay? Is it appealing to look at if he's just in a tank top? Or does it?
I don't know if I would turn around and look at him, but I mean, I'd look to see what he looks like. What does his face look like?
So if he had a good-looking face and he was wearing a tank top versus a t-shirt,
I'd look, yeah.
Because he has a tank top?
No, just because he was cute.
Oh, so it doesn't matter about the muscles and if he's just a good-looking guy.
The muscles are good to look at. Yeah. Okay.
So if it's a good-looking guy that's got muscles and wearing a tank top, that would be something that you would inside go,
yeah,
oh, man, look at that. Okay.
Look at that.
See, I'm just trying to dwindle things down on how everybody thinks around this place. So now I get it. I guess we're gonna get some M25 Show tank tops next, and oh my goodness!
And you guys get all waxed before.
Yep, everybody's gonna be at the what's this? The Sweet Pea or what? What was that thing Jerry said?
The pretty kitty.
Oh, the Pretty Kitty.
The Pretty Kitty. Apparently, there's one in Brea. I didn't know there was one in Brea. I know there's one in Costa Mesa, but apparently there's one in Brea.
Let me see here. Steve is going to be butts only. It rubs the lotion on the body. Brea. Okay. Jerry knows a lot about all this stuff, doesn't he?
I know.
He
must go with his wife all the time.
Oh boy. Well, hey, to each his own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. I want to bring up a politics subject, but I don't know if I should bring it up till the end or now. What do you think, Alyssa? You know, politics are always touchy situations.
Let me prepare myself. I'm just kidding.
Okay, you know what? I'll bring it up.
All right, go for it.
Okay, politics. It's the season. This is the year, and this is the season coming up that, you know, elections are coming up, stuff like that. Okay. Now, everybody has their own views, right? And one view, most of the time that I see a lot, I know it's not everybody, but if you're not on the same page with somebody, it's either you're wrong or you're, you know, whatever. Instead of just
it's I'm right, you're evil.
Yeah, whatever. I'm right, you're evil. I'm right, you're wrong. You should be this way because I know, or whatever. Wouldn't it be so much easier if you just, you know, you have how you feel and you vote the way you want, and that's it. You don't tell anybody, hey, you should do this, you should do that, and just respect.
Well, that's the way it used to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say it used to be that way before social media.
Yeah, and now it's 24/7, 365.
Yep, and social media is very manipulative. It's very it shows you things. I don't know if you guys seen Social Dilemma. It's on Netflix.
And I don't want to see it. I don't want to see nothing like that. I've heard about it. It's pretty right on. I mean, it's, if you want to go with the whole, like, you know, political views, conspiracy theories, anything that you're interested in comes out on Facebook and your feed, and will manipulate you to supposedly of what you want to see, what you think is true, what you believe.
It feeds you what you already believe, you know.
Right.
And, you know, it'll just, I mean, if you just see it over and over again, then you believe that everybody believes what you do.
Yeah.
And, or you know, you believe the worst of the other people because it's just going to show you the worst of the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. And then there's people that are just so heated about it. Then I'm sure that's how all the disagreements and the arguments start. But I try not to go that far, and I think it more of being one-on-one with people that I know. And if we have different views, I don't even talk about it. It's like, all right, you know, if you're right, you're right, you know, whatever. It's not going to change my mind. You know, I'm going to think, or my view is going to be the way it is, but I'm not going to argue with you because I don't want to lose a friend over it. I'll let you talk until you're blue in the face or whatever. It's not going to change my mind. If people don't understand that if they threaten to not be your friend, or they tell you why you're wrong or why they're right or whatever, it's not going to change their mind. You're set on a way that you are. You know, this, you know, you have your own mind. If somebody has to tell you how to be and say, hey, no, you need to, this is the view you need, then there's something wrong with you. Because, you know, if somebody's going to tell you how to be, there's something wrong there. If you're going to change your whole life for somebody just because you don't even know why, just because you just don't even know why. I mean, you're your own person. Like Alyssa, you have your own political views of how you are. And that's just the way it is. I can't go sit you down and talk to you and go, Alyssa, I don't like your political views, you're very wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. And they think I'm going to walk out of that conversation thinking I flipped you to whatever other side that I'm on or whatever. We may be on the same side, we don't know, but I'm just saying if we were opposites,
right?
You're your own person, and you are what you are, and people seem to not understand that part. I do,
Right.
and I won't talk about it with nobody, and unless they're on my page and I know it, and maybe they're friends I've been with for a long time, and I know that they know my views, and we know we could talk about it, even if we disagree a little bit, we joke about it, and then it's over. We move on to something else. We don't go start cussing each other out and not talking to each other no more. You'd have to know somebody really well to know that you can talk about them if you're on different pages. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I know it sounds easy, but people are just so, oh my God, I don't even know what word to use. Heated about it, or?
Right.
Again, there's no, I don't think people can be persuaded anymore. It is extremely hard if you believe one thing that, you'll hear enough facts to not change your mind, but at least, think about other points of view.
Exactly. You're right. You're very right. But I would like to hear it from let's talk about the people that are running for president, right? I would like to hear it from them in the debates, not from Dick, Harry, and Sally off the streets or friends of mine that are telling me that apparently they know everything, right? But they're not smart enough to be on fucking running for president or board or whatever. I want to hear if there's somebody's going to change my mind, it's going to be who's running this time, Trump and Biden. I want them to change my mind. Well, whatever, but the vice presidents and whatever, all those are the main people. If they would ever change me to flip, they would be them. It wouldn't be Alberto or Alyssa or Eddie, or if we had different views, it wouldn't be you guys, because if that was the case, you guys would be up there running for president. I mean, we don't know everything. We just know how we feel and what we want, and I don't think people realize that we're not experts in politics. We are not. We're not experts. We just know how we feel. If we were experts, we probably would be in some kind of politics, or because that would be something that we're passionate about, because people argue about it like, fuck, you think they're running for president?
Well, I mean, you say that about politics, and the problem with politics is that there is consequences, but it's about everything. It's about sports. It's about religion. It's about, you see somebody and, they're not living the right kind of life you think. Nothing to do with politics or anything, just something they do or something, and everybody thinks they're an expert on something, and politics is.
I'm not talking about that.
So
I'm not talking about like if we have two, like if you like a football team and I like a different team and we disagree and we're rivals. That's different. When you have somebody that's going to be running for the country or whatever, you have different views. Yeah. Now, people do get heated over that too, sports and whatever, like you said. But I see it so more passionate on politics. It's like,
because there's power. Because it's
maybe,
it's
maybe sports. I could see. Hey, I mean, nobody's a sports expert, but I mean, I would put somebody more of an expert in sports than I would putting them an expert in running the whole country. That's what I would listen to you, Alberto, if you like a different team than me and you go, hey man, this team is better because of this. And say you've been a sports fan for fucking 50 years. I know this, every player, I know all their stats. I know this. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. You're right on all that. But this is my team I grew up with, and that's the team I like, You're right. You got all the stats, you got all the knowledge, but this is my choice. I just like this team. They may stink to hell, but this is the team I like, whether it's the color they wear or it's the town you grew up in.
But like I said, the problem with politics is there's power involved, and that's
but not from us. If I'm sitting here going, Alberto, I don't like who you're going to vote for. I don't get no power from it. Only power I get is because I'm mad because you're not voting like me, or you're not on the same page as me. I don't get no power from it.
because like, well, if you say like if you're voting for Trump, then he's, let's say I'm homosexual, he's gonna throw me in jail or something, or I believe some stupid thing. That's a power thing. It's all these things on the street. This is all power stuff, and that's why it gets so heated.
I don't know. I don't know, Alyssa. I don't know. It makes me kind of bummed when I see people that, and you're right. It's on social media too, and saying that, oh, so and so, we've been friends for 20, 30 years, and they said they don't want, they don't want to be friends no more because of who my political views are, or whatever.
Wow. And it's not even that. You hear that story that I guess there's a guy, and his dad was a big Trumper, and he was putting Trump signs on his house, and he's like, well, if you don't take those signs down, I'm not bringing the grandkids over anymore.
Oh, Lordy.
And that's even when it gets worse. When it's, when you're messing with your own family. And the thing, it's always been that way. I mean, the whole Thanksgiving dinner, the kid comes from college, and now they have a whole bunch of new ideas.
No, I understand. But
there was a break, and you would do it on the election year, and then that was it. Nobody even cared about the midterms. Now, listen, I mean, as soon as this election's over, we're on to the midterms. As soon as the midterms over, it's the next presidential election. I mean, it's 2 years of running. It gets tiring after a while. And maybe that's why there can be a fact-based, normal discussion. I mean, it's what are you going to do for 2 years? You got to start throwing mud at some point, or it really gets boring. And I agree. There are people, tech companies, foreign governments who, love to keep us divided.
Yeah.
Because it gets clicks. It's.
I understand all that, and it's all so deep, which makes no sense. How we are all experts in what's right for this country. I don't know. If I was put in the White House, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. But I know what my vote and my political views are. Does that make me, hey, I know what's right, and I know what should be done. Now I know what I would like, and then that's why there's a vote. If there's a lot of people like me that would like the same things that I do, that's how you get somebody in there, and they know. Usually it's because of what they're saying, and you all agree. Like if you're a Trump person, you agree with what he says, and you have whatever views. Okay, yeah, I kind of dig this. Or if you're a Biden, I dig what he's going to do if he's put in what he's saying anyway, what they're saying. And that's what you do. It doesn't make me an expert. It just makes, hey, this is what I would like. Now, if they do it, sometimes they get in there and they don't do it. And sometimes they do. I'm not the expert. It's just me and everybody else in this country. That's how we're voting. I'm not voting because, hey, if you put me in there, I'll know exactly what to do right off the bat. I'll know how to run every department it's involved in this. There's so many, right? There's God Lord, it's probably overwhelming. I wouldn't know what the hell to do.
Because the people who are against you, they're not going to change their mind just because you win.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that when you say you have to be pretty smart or have some kind of plan to run the country, because there's so many departments, there's so many. Oh, it's just not one like, oh, he's going to do this for me. He's good. I mean, there's military, there's so many things. There's not just one thing. And some people get heated about that. They don't like because, God, I could go everywhere. Minimum wage. There's homosexuality. There's
and here's the thing: when you're seeing these candidates, you got people who I believe in Biden, and I'm going to vote Biden. I believe everything he says, and then it's funny because I think even last election, 2016, when I was with this online game and I was in their message boards, somebody put up this website that had, you go there and you read a question and you see the answers from like the top 4 candidates, and you pick which is the best answer, and then you get your result. And it was just funny seeing a lot of these people are young, so they're liberals, and they're getting Trump, and they say this is wrong. But since I know, I follow more politics, so I could go on there and say, if you told me pick, so you come out 100% Hillary Clinton, and I would have picked all the answers, and I would have known. So the test is right. People now it's cult of personality. I mean, if you're voting for Trump, you just love Trump. It doesn't matter what he does. Like he said 4 years ago, he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and people will still vote for him. If I don't know if people are really voting for Biden. They just don't want Trump, so they're voting for Biden because they hate Trump. And it doesn't matter what Biden does. You know, he can fall asleep in the debate tonight. You know, if we really did like a real election, we would do it that way. You know, you get whatever candidates can actually win the Electoral College, and here are 50 questions, and here are all the answers, and you pick the answer, and then you tabulate. That's how you tabulate the result, and that's how your vote goes. But you know, that's not the way it runs.
Yeah,
and believe me,
I see a lot of this
everything
stuff.
would be a lot different if it was run that way. But you know, we're never going to do it. It's all about candidates, not about.
I have a thing that I'm always seeing all the time, like even in sports and everything, it's vote. Like,
yeah,
like what happened, the way things are today are because, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say because the president that's in office now, it's his fault what's going on, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to go there, but it seems like they're saying everybody, the people in America, it's your fault because you didn't vote, that things are the way they are. I'm curious to see, okay, if everybody does turn out to vote, like everybody's wearing vote, because, you guys screwed up last time and it doesn't go the way that they think it should go, then what? You know what I mean? It's like, people voted. People voted, and what happened, and it happened. It's just the way it is. Like this election coming up, if Trump is reelected, that's the way it is. If Biden's elected, that's the way it is. I mean, I think people voted. You can't blame people who didn't vote because there's people who don't vote. It's the way it's been from the fucking beginning of time. It's just because the people that are making us think about it is because they lost.
Yeah. And now they want to change the Electoral College, which has worked fine all the way until last time.
I know. It's just like I said, I'm cool with whoever wins. I'm going to support anybody that's in because whoever gets in there, I don't, that's just the way it is. I can't do nothing about it. I did my part by voting, and that's it. And that's just the way it is. I'm not going to go on a riot, or I'm going to bad talk people or whatever. It's just, God, it really bothers me,
You're talking to a guy who's always voted for a loser. I don't think any of my candidates have ever won, but I still go in and vote.
Yeah.
It's not even so much about supporting. It's just you have to live your life, and you have to understand. Whoever's in the White House doesn't control your happiness. I mean, They might make it harder, for you to make money, but I mean, there's not that much control. And the sad thing is, it's the people at the city council, these local people that you don't give a damn. They're the ones who are making your life hard, and nobody understands that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people vote because they just like somebody. I think a lot of it comes down to that, unfortunately. Like, I don't think really people think, oh, well, they're doing this, and I know about this, so I know they're not right about this. I think people just either want to change, or they like this person because they just like them for no goddamn reason. It's just, unfortunately, I think that's the way it is. And when I see all this stuff in sports where vote, we need to get things back the way it was. I don't.
What do you mean the way it was when Obama was president?
I don't know. You're telling me if Obama was the president, I don't care.
Not even the way it was.
Do you think things that happened recently wouldn't have happened? Do you think there wouldn't have been a pandemic? Do you think this, that, whatever? Do you riots happening, people getting shot?
If Hillary Clinton was president,
or Hillary Clinton, I'm sorry.
The pandemic would have been handled better. No, you never know. I mean, we honestly can't prove that. Maybe,
I'm just saying, not it can be handled. I'm saying that it wasn't going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And look at what these when it happened, we were told what we were supposed to do, and you know what? Honestly, people weren't doing it.
Wear masks.
Yeah, okay. There's people that said to wear a mask. It's up to you. If you are a smart person, you'll wear a mask. You don't need somebody to tell you, hey, you need to wear a mask. If there's a pandemic and people are dying, you should be smart enough as a human being to know to protect yourself. Take vitamins. Just even if there's not a pandemic, you're supposed to be healthy, right? You're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to work out. You're supposed to eat right. You're supposed to take vitamins. We all know what to do, but we don't do it. A lot of us don't do it.
Yeah, and believe me, if in 5 years, we see that one of the main problems with this pandemic was the high amount of obesity in the United States, you think people are going to start working out? Fuck no. They'll just continue. They want to do what makes them happy.
Now, you know who has been working out, and I've noticed, is Alyssa over here. Alyssa's been working out, taking care of herself, and I wanted to tell you, I wanted to kind of lighten up this topic because it gets kind of heavy. That you could actually tell, Alyssa, I could see it in your face, and you look really good.
Thank you. Yeah,
people just go out and vote, and if you don't like who your friends or anybody else, just keep it to yourself. Just vote, and the world is going to be the way it is. It's just the way it is, and.
Yeah.
If a lot of people believe the way you do, they'll vote the way you do. If they don't, then you have to understand. Maybe.
And if you lose, if you happen your side happen to lose, 4 years from now, we're doing it again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No need to go all crazy.
Like
2 years from now, we're doing it again.
Because honestly, it's like if you lose and you riot and you make this big old thing, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the vote. It's not going to make that person who won not be a winner. I mean, it's like everybody,
if Trump wins and you go out right, it's not like he's going to go, you know what? I see people are mad, I don't want to be president.
I don't want to be president. Yeah, right.
No.
Let me call Biden and I'll just let him know he can come. He can move in.
Let me call Pelosi and, just do it in the House of Representatives. Give it to Biden.
Yeah,
no, it's not going to happen.
That's why I say just live your life and have fun. And if you don't like something or you don't like the way people treat people, or don't blame one person. I mean, you have the right. If somebody believes about something else, your candidate that you don't like, that doesn't mean, oh, well, now I got to be mean or I got to be stupid or I got to be.
Or I can't talk to that person ever again.
Right.
I've never met the president. I probably never will. Any presidents in the future, but I'm going to treat my friends, my mates, everybody nice, and I'm going to be a good person, and and try to take care of myself and my family and my friends, and
if you have good human, and my advice is, if you have a friend like that who will never talk to you again, okay, well, it's too bad.
Yeah.
You just gotta. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy.
It's more their loss.
Yeah, because there's so many things that I like that people I have that are my friends don't like. There's things they like I don't like, and we're still friends. So it's like politics doesn't have to be as big as it is. It's not that life changing. I guess it is life changing if the votes go in and whatever, but on the lower level, on the like more intimate friendship level, it's like, really, does that really weigh on your friendship? If you believe this and I don't believe this, if you're Jewish and I'm Catholic, are we not going to be friends? It's like the same thing.
But sadly, to some people, that will be an issue.
Yeah.
That's my whole point.
That's what the problem is.
People are so passionate about it. It's like you would think they were experts, and they're not.
Right.
We're
like
not
it's
experts.
The end of the world.
Yeah. You don't know what happens when you die. Nobody. Mm-mm. Well, I mean, people have died and come back and said they saw heaven, but I mean, that's not real proof. Okay.
You believe what you want to believe, and you being you. If you believe there's a heaven when you die, then hey, you have all rights to believe it. Nobody should come up and tell you, no, you don't know. No, you don't think that way. There's nothing. When you die, there's nothing. That's the way you should think.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not going to be your friend. It's like, what the fuck? If you don't believe there's nothing after you die, good for you. But don't tell me what to think.
Exactly. And
Or
that's
sports
the same
teams.
with politics.
But see, that's the problem with politics is that, now what if, that's what I believe and I get to be president. Now I can say, oh, you can't go to church anymore. And that's when you get that really, intense, my way or the highway.
Yeah.
I think it's more intense too because like with the president, it's one person. So they could dissect the one person if they don't, especially if they don't like them. They could dissect everything they don't like about one person. It's not like a group of people. They dissect it and then they could tell
they do that.
They're just mad at that person. So they take it out on anybody else who is okay with that person or likes them or what have you, because they don't like somebody that has, I don't know Trump. I don't know Biden.
Right.
But Alyssa may hate Biden or hate Trump to high hell. And you get mad at me because I go, oh, I kind of like this guy. I'm going to vote for this guy. And you're like, what? No, you hate that guy so much. You jump all over my ass. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a lot how it works. It's like, and if that's not hate, I don't know what is. Everybody talks about hate and all this. For people to be talking about hate, but hating the person they're not going for, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't hate nobody. I mean, I voted for elections where my person lost, but I didn't hate the person that was in. It was just like, well, then what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
You ain't go out there and riot?
It's nothing I can do. I mean, I guess I could do that, but I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
I got things to do in life.
Don't worry, they're not sending anybody to jail anymore.
Oh, I'm just saying, I don't want to.
You can go burn down the fortress.
But it's not in me either. Go out and start beating people up and stuff. I mean, I don't have that gene in me to do that. Some people do, and I don't have that. I have that. You be a good person. I can't go and just go up to somebody and start fighting them, fist fighting somebody for what reason? I mean, I wouldn't want somebody to come up and do that to me or my family. I mean, that's just not right in my eyes. Maybe it's right to other people, but I would think the normal person, that's not a right thing to do, to go and physically fight somebody for something that, unless you hurt somebody or do something illegal to, you try to kidnap their son or daughter, something like that, then okay, then you got to do something. But if it's just, you just don't like them, I don't think that's right. Is that right? Or am I missing something?
No.
See, Alyssa, I told you not to pick this topic. God damn it.
Why are you getting mad? See, you're turning into one of them. You're all upset and puffing and puffing. It's like,
because I was thinking about it and I always see people, I don't talk about it to people.
Hey.
Like, I just don't. I just like, they ask me, who are you going to vote for? I go, I don't know if I'm even going to vote this year. Oh, you got, and then they get mad, and then they get mad at me.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, I am going to vote.
For that.
I am going to vote, but I'm going to vote this way. And they're, oh my God, you're going to do, it's like,
you know what? The best thing to do, find out what side they're on. Just say, I'm on your side.
Exactly.
and quite frankly, when you go in the voting booth or you fill that
no one sees
mail-in ballot on your table, nobody sees it.
Yeah, you got to lie.
Yeah,
you got to lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until you get caught, you're in between the two groups, and people know.
They catch you talking to your buddies about, oh yeah, I voted for so and so, and then you're
Trump, man. I can't. Great thing. It's a great thing Trump won, and then there's your buddy you've told you're voting for Biden.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I like voting Libertarian. Nobody. Screw all you people. I'm stupid.
You can be
whatever.
any party and vote for anybody when it comes down to voting for president. Doesn't matter.
Just tell people, you just go in and you close your eyes and you point.
Yeah, you could be a registered Republican and vote Democrat. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What party you belong to.
Nobody knows what you did.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say, your vote, your secret vote, doesn't get likes on Facebook. So you can't get no thumbs down. You can't get canceled for it.
Exactly.
Unless for some wild reason, everybody voted for the other guy, and there was one vote for your guy. But even then, I mean,
I think a lot of people just get pissed off too. They're going, you know what? I don't want to keep it secret. This is who I voted for. If you don't like it, fuck you. That's how a lot of things happen, and then people start fighting.
Yeah.
I say vote for who you want to vote, and then that's just the way it is. Just go vote, and you don't have to tell anybody who you're voting. You have no rights.
Here's what I'm voting for. None of your business.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too is there's married couples who are on opposite sides who can get along, and sometimes they may have a little bit of arguments, but then they figure, you know what, it's not worth it. This whatever. I know what you are. You know what I am, but that's just the way it is. But that has nothing to do with our marriage or whatever. But there's people who will break up a marriage for that too, because it's either one idiot or maybe both that are just that. So they're such an expert in politics. They're not in politics, but it's enough to break up their marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb. I think it's very dumb.
And that's as stupid as, you're a Chiefs fan and your partner's a Raiders fan.
Yeah, like me and Alyssa. I don't like Alyssa because she's a Raiders fan. Fuck her.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit I don't care who. I mean, that's why there's different teams. Yeah, everybody has.
Kick her out.
Oh boy, we're gonna see you in a couple weeks. Don't you worry. Oh boy, Alyssa's gonna be taking me out to dinner once my Chiefs beat her Raiders. I'm gonna. What's that place? I want to go eat out on. Well, I can't go there. Never mind.
Bruce's Prime Rib.
Bruce's Prime Rib. Where's that at?
Where's that?
Is that expensive?
We were talking about it when we were talking about prime rib and horseradish.
Oh, is that the one in Norwalk or something? Is that in Norwalk?
Norwalk, that's right. Yeah, Eddie knows all the places, right?
Yeah.
He never goes to.
Hey, before
maybe that's where he's at right now.
He's probably doing a dine and dash as we speak.
Yeah, he probably just ate his food and he was telling his brother, "Hurry up, let's get out of here." Hey,
he throws a dead cockroach on the plate. Oh, we're out of here.
He even takes a little bite out of it, going, "Man, look at it, just hanging out of my mouth and everything."
He bites the head off.
They're gonna go, "Where's the rest of your meal?" "Oh, I ate it already, but I didn't know the cockroach was in my mouth."
That was the last. It was in the last.
The last bite.
Fork full of mashed potatoes.
Oh my god. Okay, before we get out of here, I don't know if I should save these. We're gonna talk about positions next week. Wait till next week about are women really proud of knowing the sexual position they were in when they were conceived, how their kid was conceived. Are they? Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like, because there's not a woman with kid. There's not a woman I don't know who always says they know when their kid was how they were. Yes, like when she got pregnant. I mean, I don't know how many times I've heard it go, "Oh, this is how my son was. This is the time. This is the day we did it." I remember it's a woman thing, the act of how.
Nope.
Oh no, you don't know how.
Not me. With my last daughter, my last kid, I didn't even know I was pregnant until I was 19 weeks pregnant.
Did you have sex every day, or were you having sex all over the place?
No, I just didn't. I didn't know I was pregnant because when you're nursing, you don't have a period. So
okay,
I was
but when you found out
my child before.
No, when you found out,
is that why doctors? I was saying, is that why doctors kind of say to women, if you're nursing, you can't get pregnant because you're not on your period?
Right.
Because I know my aunt a doctor told her that, and she got pregnant too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you don't have a period.
You find out you're pregnant, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you go back and go, "Oh, I think it was this day," or "I think it was this time when I"? So you don't even know, huh? So you're having sex so much.
Well,
God damn, I need to be in your shoes.
I'm assuming if you're having sex a lot, then you don't know. If you did a had a one night stand, and nobody had been with you for like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, and then you get pregnant. Now you kind of know it's
right.
If you're with your spouse and you're having nightly sex, okay, you're not going to know the exact date. But.
Exactly.
So basically, Alyssa's being a little slut.
Yeah. I was married.
She's banging all over the place. Well, no, that's what I mean. She's being a slut in her marriage.
I got worried because when she started saying that she didn't know, I was going to say that she did not know the father.
Oh, no, I was married.
No. Damn, that's not right.
It wasn't going to be like those Maury shows when the girl and she's testing 11 guys and they're all not the father.
Damn,
right.
Yeah, oh no, they've done that. She's here for the 5th time with the 11th guy to be tested, and it's not the father.
It's funny because I get people that say like, "Are all your kids from the same person?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Do I look like a slut? I mean, I don't know. Do I? Do I look like a slut? I was married, and people are like, I'm like, yes, they're all from the same person, and I was married. Why would they be from different people?" I don't know.
I get. Yeah, that's a rude thing to say. That's almost like saying, "Hey, are you pregnant?" If a girl is she just made me have some weight on, right?
Yeah.
But is there any of your kids that you might know, like, hey, I think I this is the night that this happened, or day or whatever?
My first one.
Okay, is it because it was a special thing going on, or you just happened to remember?
I just happened to remember. Yeah, I was like, well, I think this is when this happened.
Okay, that's that. Wait, how you just said that right now? Why do you say that? Because a woman knows?
No, well, because at that time it wasn't like I was doing it a lot,
Before you got slutty?
Right.
Before she got married.
So you were having like what, like very little. So you were like, oh, okay, well, I had it on Monday.
Here's a little information. I was 16 when I got pregnant. So at 16, you're not having that much sex, So obviously you're gonna know, oh wait, it's I had my period this time, and then okay, well we did it, okay, and then now I don't have my period. I think we got pregnant when we did it this time. So when I was married, who knows? I mean, you don't keep track of that stuff usually. Yeah, you don't really, unless you're actually like really trying to have a baby and you're doing all the whole like, I'm ovulating, I'm not ovulating, my temperature, if you're having problems conceiving and you are actually taking like notes and everything, then that's really when you know when you got pregnant. But if you're not and you're just married and living the married life,
you're just doing it and it happens.
Yeah, and it's just like.
Do you ever believe in the positions like if you want a boy or a girl, you do it this way, and you try to do it only that way through the whole?
No, but I do hear that like if you do have a lot of sex, especially the guy, like he ejaculates a lot, be it sex or masturbating, whatever. The boy sperm does not live as long as the female sperm. So when I always laugh because they say when you have girls, it's because you have a lot of sex. Because
I heard the opposite.
They always say if you want a boy to not ejaculate in between sex and have it not as often.
I've heard the opposite. I think it's the longer the sperm's around, it's more of a girl. Newer sperm produces boys.
I heard
if you want a boy.
I heard if you want a boy, you get your girl to spread eagle. And you just hit it hard. That's it. That's what I heard. Worked for me.
If you want a girl, you want missionary. If you want a boy, you want doggy.
Yep.
Yeah, they because they say that the boy sperm dies faster than the female sperm. So if you don't ejaculate as much, you build up all that sperm, the male sperm, so that it will be more multiples of boy than female. So it has that fighting chance to get in there.
So if you masturbate
and then too,
a lot,
it depends on the woman too. If she's like, they say like to stay away from like acidy foods because the acid in the female's body will kill the male sperm as well.
Man, look at this sex education with Alyssa.
Yeah.
I think
Alyssa, I don't think you're a slut. I love you, Alyssa. I'm just playing with you. Alyssa is not a slut.
I think Alyssa's a slut.
Oh Lord, get out of here.
That is shameful behavior right there.
I don't know. I think it's just the way it is. Whatever swimmer gets there. I don't know about male and female dying and
yeah, it's just one of the things I learned in my human sexuality class, whatever it's called. So human anatomy, I don't know. Sexual anatomy.
So if a guy jacks off a lot and then he has sex with this girl, what in your expertise opinion is the baby going to be?
A girl.
And I've heard a boy.
Now listen to me. You know me.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, folks. You have a boy.
M25 Show for today.
I have a boy.
Hit the music.
I have a boy, and
you're like a 3 times a day.
All the time.
No,
so I could debunk that right there.
I think it proves my. No, it doesn't.
I'm just saying that
theory. Yeah, he only does it every once in a while.
No, Alyssa's theory is I'm debunking it because
so you're
everybody that knows me knows.
All right,
you are right.
All right,
you're right.
All right. Woo.
If you if you don't play with Eddie, I see how Eddie's got girls. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't, John. Remember he says he never touches his penis since he was in the 4th grade.
I think he just banged his ex-wife a lot. That's why they married.
Because he has boys and girls. What does he have? One boy and one girl?
No, he has more boys. He has one girl and 2 or 3 boys.
Oh wow, he's got that many kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit!
I forget. It's 2 or 3. It's not. He doesn't have more than 4. But I think it was.
So he's got more boys.
I forget which one's the oldest. I'm not sure his daughter's the oldest, and then he has 3 younger boys.
Man, I gotta talk. I thought he had 2 kids.
No,
Alyssa, are you? You have
at least 3, if not 4.
I have all girls.
All girls. Okay, so for your theory holds up for that then, right? That your mate was not masturbating, he was just doing sex with you. If you go by Alyssa's theory. But if my theory is correct, because I have a boy, that means he was cranking him out in the bathroom. Or something like that. See, I think it just whatever happens.
I think the theory is the mailman was busy.
Oh gosh, here we go again. Let's get out of here, Alyssa. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. Oh Lord, guys, vote for whoever you want, and don't be mad at anybody else that votes differently from you.
Don't beat up Steve over it.
Just vote, be happy, treat everybody nice, and just have fun. Life is too short to be mad at people about things like that. Right. Be mad at somebody because they're a dick to you or because they do mean things to you and stuff like that, but not because of what do you have a right to do, to have beliefs. And that's how it goes. And
let's get out of here.
Don't be embarrassed to be jacking off if you have a wife. According to Alyssa, she's just saying that because she doesn't want man jacking off by himself.
Alyssa says she only has girls, so she doesn't want people to believe that they weren't having that much sex. She's
guys,
like,
don't get scared.
My man was a stallion. I don't know how he died, but Alyssa wants everybody to believe he died in bed of exhaustion. Alyssa wore him out.
He died from all looking at me when he was ready to go. My pretty face did him in. You know what? That's enough. That's enough.
He was a young stud, and Alyssa wore him out.
Damn! No, that's breaking a horse right there, huh? Alyssa, this is too much here. Anyway,
what happens when Eddie's not here? We don't have Eddie to pick on. Don't worry, Eddie's watching on a secret Facebook account, being I'm not there.
Right. Yeah. Or he's watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's gonna be back next. Oh, we're not coming back Friday. We're coming back next Friday.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna be off. So is it the 9th? Whatever. It's the 8th or 9th of October. Not this Friday.
I think it's the 10th.
The 9th.
It's the 9th. It's the 9th.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually having an actor on. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get it wrong, but he's an actor, and he was actually in the Cobra Kai series. So we'll have him on, and that's pretty cool.
Macho?
No, not him. He was probably
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi. I don't think he's around anymore. He's passed away.
Are we doing another M25 Show seance?
Elisa, did you do Pat Morita in too? Did you have sex with Pat Morita and you put him in a grave? Anybody that's gonna date Alyssa, please be careful because she's a fucking heartbreaker. She'll ride you and put you in the grave. Yeah, she'll wax you off, all right. So if you're gonna date Alyssa, you have to have your ass waxed and be prepared to have a heart attack with her.
Have all your papers in order.
Have all your shit in order because
get down to the
get that funeral.
Get your burial plot ready. Start digging the hole. I'll be here in a few hours.
You know what they say? Some girls will take you to heaven. This is one that will literally take you to heaven. All right, let's get out of here. It was a fun show today. Everybody be good, and we'll see you not this Friday, but next Friday. So I know everybody's sad about that, but that's just the way it goes. And we'll be back. Alyssa, I'm glad you're back. I think you were off last week. We were on.
Yes.
Okay, it's good that you're back.
That'll work.
Eddie will be back
last week.
I didn't tell who what?
Huh?
Me?
Me.
Alyssa didn't tell you that?
No, you when I missed that 1 week.
Oh, then we were happy to be back.
Well, because we didn't know what was going on. You didn't message or nothing, so I didn't want to say.
I did message. The week when I was getting my car fixed. I go, I'm not sure.
Was that my birthday? That was my birthday show.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the day. He didn't even call. He slept through the show.
He just didn't come.
Or that was months ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. You missed Alyssa's birthday.
So is that why you weren't glad to see me again?
Is she gonna say happy birthday?
I didn't come the next week. That's why I didn't come the next week.
No, but I'm talking to Steve. He's glad you're back, but he didn't tell me anything.
Oh, I always got Alyssa's back. I always got that thing right there. Alberto, say when I said nice things about you because how I thought you felt about Alyssa, and at least you could say is a happy belated birthday. At least I said nice things. Alyssa, did I not say nice things about Alberto? How I thought he felt about you for you being on the show? It's very rarely that I talk. When you did show
that
he's on what live? He goes, what live?
Please let me go see that show.
Oh my god! Because we were telling her happy birthday and telling us how we feel about her, and then I said Alberto couldn't make it today. I didn't say why. I just said he had some things to do, and then I told him this is how I think he feels about you, and how he feels about other people. Oh god! see what I mean, Alyssa? Whatever I said was true, and he just can't fess up to it. So it is what it is. Go vote. Vote Alberto. And Eddie, if you see Eddie in a truck with a roll of carpet sticking out the back, and he's going on a high-speed chase.
If you see a little small Mexican man bringing out carpet from a abandoned house, it's too high for us.
I wouldn't be surprised if he accidentally rolls up to a house and it's Alyssa's, and he's trying to sell her carpet. And Alyssa opens the door. Oh, Eddie! Oh my gosh!
I don't have carpet in the house.
Eddie's trying to sell carpet out of the Jaguar.
Out of all people that he just goes to a random house trying to sell hot carpet, he goes to Alyssa's house or mine or yours. Okay, let's get out of here. This is too much fun.
All right, yeah.
We'll see you guys next, not this Friday, but next Friday. And until then, be good, be nice, and we'll see you next Friday, October 9th, right?
Yes.
Yep.
October 9th. Okay, we'll see you guys. See you, Alberto. See you, Alyssa.
Bye.
See ya.
Memories in high school flames, some good, some bad. the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night